Lockheed Martin has now given us our full look at the first F-16 Viper fighter to roll off its production line in South Carolina. The jet, one of a batch of 16 the company is building for Bahrain, is also the first new production F-16 in the Block 70/72 configuration and is expected to make its first flight early next year. Lockheed Martin confirmed that the jet in question recently completed the final assembly and checkout, FACO, and paint phases of its production. It is now headed to the flight line ahead of its maiden flight. In 2017, Lockheed Martin announced it was moving production of the F-16 from its main production facility in Fort Worth, Texas, to a smaller plant in Greenville, South Carolina. This appeared to be a smart move on many levels and one that could help save the F-16 production line from being shuttered altogether. Since then, interest in the advanced Block 70/72 variants of the F-16 has surged and translated into significant orders for those jets. The Greenville line already has a backlog of 128 F-16s, including the 16 for Bahrain. Additional Vipers are under construction for Slovakia and Bulgaria, and others are on order for Taiwan and another unspecified country, according to Lockheed Martin. The company already predicts the backlog to grow to at least 136 with an expected contract for 8 new jets for Jordan. The Bulgarian authorities have approved plans to purchase a second tranche of the fighters. The Block 70/72 configuration is based on an advanced upgrade package Lockheed Martin developed for older F-16 Vipers. Vipers that received those upgrades, the first examples of which entered service in Taiwan in last year, are redesignated F-16Vs. The advanced new production Vipers have a revised glass cockpit with new digital multifunction displays, updated mission computers, an advanced electronic warfare suite for self-defense, new data links, provisions for the Joint Helmet-Mounted Queuing System, JHMCS, and more. The difference between the Block 70 and 72 subvariants is the engine, with the former jets featuring the General Electric F-110, while the latter are powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-100. Other options are available in combination with the Block 70/72 configuration. For instance, the picture of the first Block 70 F-16 for Bahrain, seen at the top of this story, shows it is a two-seat jet with an enlarged dorsal spine seen on some earlier Viper variants that can accommodate additional avionics, communication systems, countermeasures, and more. Previous artwork of a future single-seat Bahraini Block 70 F-16, seen below, shows the aircraft fitted with range-extending conformal fuel tanks. Lockheed Martin expects Block 70/72 F-16 production to significantly ramp up next year at Greenville and for its existing backlog to already keep the plant busy into the mid to late 2020s. The first jet for Bahrain is set to be initially turned over to the US government in the first quarter of 2023, then it will be delivered to the customer. This is a common procedure for the transfer of combat aircraft, among other major weapon systems, that US allies and partners acquire through the Foreign Military Sales (FMS) process. Altogether, the F-16 production line, which looks like it has a remarkably bright future ahead of it despite looking like it might be in its twilight just 5 years ago, appears set to see a number of historic firsts early next year.